What's going on, guys? This is Ashton back with another video, and today we are doing a video on this, and it's the Polaroid Go. And to be honest, it's really not that great of a camera. When you're thinking about like ease of use and just kind of like taking it out and not really worrying about stuff, it's really not going to be the camera for you. You kind of have to. It's made to be like small, portable, like on the go. You don't have to think about anything. But the biggest flaw of this camera is that you can't just click the shutter and like take a good photo. I mean, for me personally, I click it and it's just like a habit where you have to hold it. You have to like tap it if you want to just take the photo. If you want to take like a long exposure, you can hold it down. But just by default, I kind of click and hold, and I'm sure that's what everybody else does, because every time I hand someone to take the photo for me, they click and hold, and then the picture comes out super blurry and just like not good. And that's just kind of like the way it is naturally. Just, I guess that's how we do it. You're really meant to tap it, and I mean, it doesn't say that anywhere on it where long exposure is to hold it and just take regular pictures to tap it. And maybe that's just me and I'm stupid, but personally I find that that's kind of like a big flaw to the camera, and that like where most people will fail is with clicking and holding. For example, focus. Can't really see it, but I'll put it up on the screen. The photo of all the dolphins that I took today or yesterday when I filmed everything, they didn't come out good because I was so focused on looking at the dolphins. I went to take the picture, click, hold, and then now it's all blurry because the shutter was open for too long. And yeah, that's kind of like the biggest flaw of the camera. So, you know, ease of use is pretty big for like Polaroid cameras. You're supposed to just kind of like take the photo, not really worry about it. 5 minutes later, you look at it and, oh shit, it's all blurry because I click and held. Now every time I'm going to use the camera, I'm thinking about it too much, and I have to tap it. Oh, I have to make sure it's good. I have to make sure I'm so steady, just in case I do hold it for too long of a time. And, you know, my girlfriend has like an Instax one, and it's actually really good. I enjoy using that one more than I do this one because, one, the photos come out way better. The quality, the colors, everything about it is just 100 times better. And I don't know, it's just way worth it. It's cheaper. Even the film, the cartridges are cheaper. It's overall a better experience. I've always wanted to try like the bigger Polaroid, but I've unfortunately never had the opportunity to. Yesterday I filmed some videos on a boat of just kind of me taking photos on this thing, and pretty much all of them came out pretty bad. And you might be thinking, oh, that's just like the way the camera quality is, but no, like this is actually like bad quality, just like overall. And I used an old film that I've had for a while, and then I used one that I bought like 2 weeks ago, and they're equal quality. Like, so you can't say that it's like, oh, you left it out, you left the cartridges out for too long, or it's like probably expired. I can't use that excuse because I literally used an old one and a new one, and both of them were kept in good conditions, and there's really no excuse. It's just some of them, once I figured out you have to tap it instead of hold it, even then the photos are just bad. It's just the way it is. But yeah, let's get into the video. First photo I took, and honestly it's one of the better ones. It was the first one I took. I tapped it without even thinking, just because I remembered from before that you kind of have to tap the shutter, and you know, it's pretty bad quality overall. Like, the colors are awful, everything about it is not really the best. And you might be thinking like, oh, you took a picture of the picture, so it's probably gonna be worse on the screen, but that's literally just how it looks. that's just how they look. Like in general, they just look bad quality. And you might be thinking like, oh, you're expecting too much from the Polaroid. The Instax one looks amazing, and if I took this same photo on an Instax, it would be great. So yeah, let's keep going. Another one right here. The boat's kind of shaky, so I was trying to take the photo. I clicked down and held by accident just because it's bumpy and blurry photo. Nothing's in focus. It's kind of just like a hazy, awful photo. Pretty much a throwaway, to be honest. Same thing happened for this one. Here we got some dolphins. Like I said, I wasn't really trying to think. I was just kind of looking at the dolphins. I wanted to take a quick photo, and like you couldn't even tell me what that is. Like I don't even know what that is.
Take a picture, quick.
Right there, dude. So for this photo, we were driving. We went under a bridge, and I saw the shadows, and I thought it would be a really cool shot because the shadows were kind of bleeding through the bridge, and it was really cool. So mostly what you can see in the photo was the bridge. I tried to turn the flash off on the camera, and it went into double exposure mode by accident. So I ended up taking a double exposure. It took the first photo of a bridge, and then the second photo is of my girlfriend Rory in the wooded area of the beach right there. And you can kind of see her figure in it, and it looks like her figure is under the bridge, if you can even tell what the photo is, because it's bad quality, and it's double exposure. So that's not going to help at all. It's just bad quality overall. Here's me loading the film up. It's pretty simple. You just kind of open the packet. You line up the little arrows, lines on the cartridge, and then put it in. And then it shoots out a little test thing. This photo came out pretty good. Overall, not a bad photo. And then this one came out bad for no reason. I tapped it. Everything should have been good on it, but it was just bad. Pretty much the same for the next three. This one's one of my favorite photos. Definitely the best quality. And right here is the last photo. But overall, the photos are really not that good. I really wouldn't recommend buying this camera. I'd probably either get the bigger one, because I've seen some photos on the bigger one, and it looks good. I definitely recommend the Instax one. I'm gonna make a video on that one once I get it for my girlfriend. And overall, I'm gonna try black and white, see if it's any better, because just the colors, everything about these photos, it's just not that good. My favorite three photos are going to be the one of Rory sitting on the boat, the one of my family standing, and the one of them getting out of the boat. Forgot to mention this photo, and I even forgot to take a video of it, but I just wanted to throw it in just because it actually is pretty good quality. Rory took this one of me. I made sure to tell her, just tap it, and yeah, it came out pretty good. Colors are kind of wonky, but actually I like it. And I just really like those because quality is nice, it's crisp, the colors are decent, but you're really picking from a pile of shit right here. There's really nothing good about them. Yeah, that's gonna be about it for this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, next, and peace.